Hello, my family. How are you? Welcome to another one here on Truth and Love the Church. Oh, I'm sorry. Truth and Love Backup. Truth and Love the Church was actually hacked. So that's why you see there's no content that I'm posting. Like I've been posting recently. I believe I last posted maybe 3 days ago or 4 days ago. We're trying to make efforts to, get the page back. But as for now, we are posting on Truth and Love Backup. So some of you have been asking me, what the prophets have been saying about, the presidential elections in Ghana, which are being held in December. And we remember Prophet Angel saying this.
And also Ghana, there is a thing that I was shown where God said, I am about to shift Ghana. Not that it was evil, but they were mistakes that were made when I gave a plan to execute what should happen in Ghana. I chose a leader that was going to be better for the season for the people of Ghana. I said that man was my choice. But in the execution of it, there were mistakes that were done. And there was lack of support for the leader in fixing what I needed fixed. So I saw a man approaching the throne. As he was about to approach the throne, God said, wait. There are things I want you to do. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 things. If you do them, you'll be the one to sit on the same seat. And he's supposed to be doing them within the next 3 months. If he has done it, I'll come back here and tell you straight. If he has not done it, I'll be here to tell you that time. If he doesn't do it, I'll tell you in the next 90 days that Mahama will not be president there. But I saw Mahama approaching the throne as if he wants to sit there. And the Lord said, it's open. Just do 1, 2, 3. One of it is a phone call, 3 months window. Only 3 months window. He does that phone call even if he ignores the 2. That phone call is important. And as long as when they say there's a phone call that he's talking about, you will know what it is.
So listen to this, my family. Please note what he actually said. He said if he does, these 3 things, but mainly the phone call, then he's going to be president. But if he doesn't, then he won't be. Remember, I'm not Prophet Angel's spokesperson. I'm just looking at things and I'm just, sharing with you what we can actually gather from this. So you can actually see that if the former President Mahama doesn't call or didn't call within 90 days, he won't be president.
He's supposed to be doing them within the next 3 months. If he has done it, I'll come back here and tell you straight. If he has not done it, I'll be here to tell you that time. If he doesn't do it, I'll tell you in the next 90 days that Mahama will not be president there. But I saw Mahama approaching the throne.
You hear him, right, my family? This is what he said when at the beginning of the 90 days. And he then continued to say this when there were 10 days left.
The Ghana one sent another person to talk to me. They joke with me. If he himself doesn't call me, you will not get it. So they are calling everyone, I'm this, I'm the brother, I'm the cousin, I'm this one, I'm the secretary, I'm this. Hey, me, I tell you 10 days, you don't respond. You call your office is responding. So they called me yesterday, I said, no, look, I told you 10 days. So I need to think again. You play with me. I don't need anything from anyone. No, I'm one person you cannot convince me to give you. You can't give me anything in order to change what I say. You can't. And I understand the guy is really good. He's talking nicely. Please, can I come there? I said, I need to talk to God now. He said within 10 days, you yourself, not your office. See, the will of God, so simple. So we managed to talk yesterday. No. Yes, talking we talked. But remember the instruction was 10 days.
And during yesterday's live service, this is what he also continued to say concerning the nation of Ghana and the presidential elections.
And even in Ghana, when we did the 10 days, we had the office get in immediately. But the office is not the man. Do you understand? So within the past few days, there was communication. But that communication, let me explain to you something. It's supposed to happen within 10 days. So what I did was go before God. With regards to Ghana, I went before God and said, this is what is taking place now. There is communication, but it didn't happen within 10 days. Then God said, now I'm going to give you some gatekeepers in the nation of Ghana. So early in the morning, I was on the phone with them, explaining what ought to be done, and them explaining what the Lord had told them. He said, now you do this and do this and do this. Ghana is God's apple. Now, when I say apple, I mean apple of his eyes. He loves Ghana. So the people of Ghana are a people that have been given the custodian of the prophetic secrets. As a nation, there is just grace for the prophetic in Ghana. Yes, you can find fake, you can find real. It happens everywhere. All right? But there is grace in that nation. So, Ghana, you are loved. God knows what he will do. So that word is proceeding, and I'll come later to explain after I've contacted them again after a few days, and then I'll give you who is going to win in Ghana.
So, my family, when I'm just looking at these things, this is just me looking at these things. I can just see that, Mahama is not going to be the president from just what we have gathered here, because he did not follow instructions. This is what we can just see, I stand to be corrected, but this is just what we can just see. And remember, there are two main candidates. I believe there is Bawumia and Mahama. You can actually see that the one who's actually winning is not Mahama, but rather the other candidate from NPP. And remember, their logo is that of an elephant, right? It's very significant, because hear what Prophet Owusu Bempah had to say.
Now, prophets have already prophesied. I don't doubt their prophecy. It's easy. At the time when I said that I had seen a mighty elephant in a cage and the elephant was struggling, soon after that we can recount the confusion which beset the party NPP, and the fact that anywhere they went to, people were not ready to receive them, and they were throwing dust and hooting at them and calling them names. Recently, I said to somebody that I saw in a vision that the cage was open and the elephant was out of the cage. Wherever Jesus went to, that he was received, he performed mighty miracles. Wherever he went to that he was not received, he could not perform mighty miracles. Now, the reason I'm saying this, let me make Sunday at the Monday. Now, just about Monday's dawn, I was in my room and the presence of God visited me. Now, but before that, God had told me to ensure that I would gather sand in all the regions of Ghana. So I obeyed the instructions of the Lord and I gathered the sand. And you call baby, you do see a kunyaswa, Ubientimintu, Aju, you call her, and a radicum saying Fahoswania, and also a Fahwania. And then I went to a place where they have a monarchical system, and the Lord told me to take sand from that place, and I took sand from that place and I brought it. Asma mekay, ebi I won't yes. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand. What we are interested in is the development of the nation and not money from someone. even though I gathered sand, anytime I go before God and I ask the Lord that, Lord, I have sand, what should I do? God will tell me, take your time.
Then still
wait. Exercise patience. So I was wondering, why should I be waiting for all these months? Because you told me I should take the sand. I have taken the sand. So Monday's dawn. Then the presence of God visited me. The angel that came. Now the angel that came, I saw, you could see currents of lightning moving through his body from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. It was moving. And when he came, he introduced himself to me as one of the princes. And he said to me that he's one of those that changes the destiny of nations. And he said to me that he is the one who gives authority and gives the sovereignty of nations to the person who the Lord desires. And he said to me, the God of all creation, your Father and my Lord and your Lord has sent me to you. Just like he sent us to Daniel some years ago. And he said to me that, thus saith the Lord, he who commanded you to take the sand, this is what he wants you to do with the sand. So do it, because now the time is due. You see, some people will prophesy, but the work that must accompany the prophecy, they will do it here.
Nana Kwesi, I am a witness.
Reverend Anakwesi is my witness.
So man kwanko hu prophet Owusu Bempah enye yi ono pe eno betimi ama na yi.
Now some people came to me in the house and they said to me,
including men of God,
man of God, we have been to so many places, but wherever we have gone to, they have told us that if we don't come and see you, whatever we will do will not succeed.
7th December, 8th December, 9th December, and you be a thief.
By 9th December, we will know those who are truly prophets.
Na ya tu abani we are, and I'm near Owusu Bempah.
And after the election results is declared, then you will know what God used Prophet Owusu Bempah to do.
So from what we can actually gather from what Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah is actually saying, you can see that Mahamudu Bawumia is the one who's actually winning, right? Not Mahama. Just like also what Prophet Angel said, that if he doesn't follow instructions within 90 days, he won't be president. We can actually see that this is actually the reason why Mahama has been disqualified and this other candidate is actually winning. And we also have Prophet Victor Kusi Boateng actually saying that Mahamudu Bawumia is actually winning. And remember, this is a political party that he is a party of, but he's actually saying that I had to wait before giving this prophecy so that my emotions don't get involved. Let's listen to what he said.
The people that they say are my party members, NPP people, if they don't take care, they will lose almost 7 to 10 seats. But then, if NDC also don't take care, MPP will take over between 19 to 24 seats from them. But then, the election is on the 7th. On the 8th, the result will not come. Everybody shall be jittery. The result will come on the 9th. Some people will try to cause mayhem so that people shall die. And interestingly, they will call people on the street. And the first day, only 1,000 people will show up. The second day, no one will show up. and there shall be peace. And the result is obvious. The things are difficult. I know that there are two people coming, but the Lord has told me that by the 9th of December, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia shall be crowned the President of Ghana. This thing has taken me a very long time to say, because I wanted to be certain that this is not my emotion. And for those of you who are my children, you can go through the archives. Not one single prophecy of mine has fallen down void.
So my family, a lot of you were actually asking me, to make a video concerning this, and I believe I have tried my best to gather some of these things for you. So none of these prophets are actually saying things which are different. You can actually hear Prophet Angel telling you that Mahama was actually approaching the throne, but there were some instructions he was supposed to follow, specific instructions. 3 instructions, but the main important instruction he didn't follow. He was supposed to call the prophet within 90 days. He didn't. He was given 10 days to call the prophet. He didn't. He sent people. People represented him, but it was him who was supposed to actually make that call. He then reached out to the prophet, but that was after the time that was given. All right. So, and you remember Prophet Angel saying that if that doesn't happen, he won't be president. And Prophet Angel actually said that, there are custodians in Ghana and the like that he's actually now talking to concerning this thing of the Ghanaian presidential election. And you now have Dr. Owusu Bempah, who's actually one of those senior prophets in Ghana there. I believe the main senior prophet there in Ghana is coming out to say that the Lord had actually shown me an elephant that was caged, meaning the NPP party. But then he then comes out to say that the Lord also revealed to me there were specific things I was supposed to do, and I did those, and the Lord revealed to me that the elephant is no longer caged, meaning that, the NPP party is winning, meaning that, was the candidate that is Mahamudu Bawumia is the one who's actually winning. And we also have Prophet Victor Kusi Boateng actually coming out to say, though I'm part of that NPP party, I had to wait so that I verify, and then after verifying, prophetically, I've actually seen that the NPP party is going to win, and Mahamudu Bawumia is going to be president. So this is the man who's going to win the elections. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.